What is going on, everyone? Commodore Les here, bringing to you guys my reaction / review of One Piece manga chapter 1090. Now, the chapter is out over on TCB. We are here today to sit down and read the latest installment of the greatest adventure story ever told. And I am excited, man. Finally got the day off. The chapter is here on time. I had heard it came out over the weekend and stuff, and I was like, how? How's that possible? But now that I understand where it came from exactly, I was like, you know what? I'm fine waiting until my Thursday. I'm waiting until my day off to be able to sit down and enjoy the latest installments of one of my favorite stories ever. I don't want to see, sandpaper coverage and stuff on it to see the quality. I don't want to be reading a manga panda reskin, regen, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to see condiments and condoms all over the... I want to see some quality, man. Even if it isn't the ideal, isn't the perfect place, I at least want to be respected a little bit as a consumer, as someone who enjoys good stuff, great stuff, amazing stuff. So, we're on time, we're here, we're ready to go. I know we're going back on break again, though, next week, but when we do come back, we do have the cover jump, I believe, which means that whatever happens in this chapter is going to set up some absolute greatness for the 1091 time in a row. But to get there, we have to see what's going to happen here. Because right now, York is pinned down, swords on top and stuff. Zoro's looking clean, right? Zoro's looking clean there. Nami with the blicky on hand. Everyone was cooling, but I do have one small concern. Is the fact that my girl, Nico Robin, was not seen anywhere there. I didn't see Stuzzy. I didn't see Kaku. I saw no giraffe neck in the facilities. So we need to see in this chapter what exactly is happening with her and hope that she's fine. Because considering the fact that certain individuals on logs right now, outside the place, that is Egghead, that could cause a ruckus, man. Gotta do one of these. But anyways, let's get into the chapter. Let us see what awaits us this week, man. So, chapter 1090 of One Piece, Kizaru. Whoa. What are you doing here? Bro, how many years? How many arcs? How many decades has it been since we've seen this man in real time? Captain Kuro himself. Very fitting that he has the cats and stuff with him. Of course, the namesake, but Kuro, cat, and everything. But man, studying up, I don't know, was it Heritage that I see right there? It looks like Heritage on the book and stuff, which is actually hilarious, though. But maybe Wrestling Heritage, Football Heritage, Pirate Heritage, nya Heritage. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe my guy's reading Neko Monogatari. How about that? Maybe they put up a data book that we don't know about and it's just out there just chilling in the world. But shout out to Captain Kuro, man. Long time no see with him. But cover request by Chikia. Kuro reading in silence with some black cats. I mean, fair enough, man. Neko Monogatari is absolute heat, so... But yeah, shout out to Kuro, man. That's been a long time. We get like a Accent Morgan maybe coming in soon. Maybe Gin. It'd be very nice. We had to see a lot of the guys from East Blue if they were to show up. Anyways. Alright, straight into it. Oi! This is Monkey D. Luffy, the man who's going to be king of the pirates. Luffy, what are you... The man's chatting up with the girls say, bro, which is... Oh, bro, hold on. Hold on. Now, I gotta put these on for right now because, listen, we have 3 right here, and we have 1 right there if you haven't seen from the recent One Piece reaction to the anime episodes, right? But right here, we have a quadruple greatness. This man is on the Denden Mushi, ready to cut a shoot promo like he always does. But this is different. This is not against the jobber that works the Sunday Night Heat. This is not against the mid-card guy that gets slotted in at 9:05 on a Monday Night Raw. And it's sure as hell NQT Marshall up in AEW Dynamite, even though he's a Latina or Latino champion, whatever it is right now, he's rocking up. But this is for the authority. This is for the highest of the highs when it comes to the guys that control all those sectors and everything that's going on in the world. My man went straight for Shane McMahon, Pat Patterson, Gerald Briscoe, Slaughter. Man, let's throw Michael Hayes up in there. And he's going directly at them and saying, yo, I'm going to be the king of the pirates. I'm going to be the man that's going to change everything around here. Why? Because I can. So, fair enough, Luffy. Do your thing, bro. But let me put these down. So I we're feeling we're going to have to rock them up again. But we got all the Vegapunks here. If you care about York's life, you better order these ships to clear off. Just get out of our sights, man. But fair enough. He was always going to do something like this, but it's just crazy the fact that he's actually in real time doing this to the people that for such a long time were on like the seeing like the wanted posters and everything the first time ever, right? When the 100 million man, or even probably going back even further when they had 30 million berries and stuff, and just now it's like the direct talk, even if it's not face to face, but it's like just the direct talk and stuff is just dope. But yeah, and I see Kizaru right there at the bottom. So I'm wondering what's to happen with you, how you're gonna get involved in this. If your name is in the chapter, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? How cruel! He's even worse than I heard. What the heck? What's going on? Yo, Morgan's a CPB there. Oh, let's go. Okay, this has got to be a beast chapter for sure, man. World Economic Journal HQ. Isn't that Luffy's son? She's like freaking out over it. Man's cutting a strip pro, so he has to be not too far off though. Morgan's. To be able to hear that, right? Well, then again, the Dendemushi that he has, probably like just hearing what's going on around the areas and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I think previous chapters they may have said something there, but these break weeks, man, they feel like eternities. Straw Hat Luffy. How many of you managed to survive over there? Some of us are pretty banged up, and don't tell them. Doesn't matter how many years pass by, man. He's still the same guy. And then you see, Sanji's dad, aka the Sanji's dad, Gorosei and stuff, just like looking on, like, what the hell, man? A woman's voice. Could it be? Wait. So where were you? Could it be Nico Robin? And I see her right there, and it looks like Nami just bonked her on the head, because I don't know how swift that was. Did she get bonked in the head, or is that just like whatever the things in the background stuff? But like, she's like she's like lowered down. It's very weird, because when you see the bubble and stuff, there's like a little thing that goes like this or whatever. So I don't know if she got bopped in the head. Let me actually read before we make assumptions. So beep beep. We can't just give away our status. They want to get information by keeping you talking. Okay, so Robin's the one's like, yo, Yamero, like, just don't do it. But yeah, so no, it looks like it's just the pieces, I guess, in the background stuff. Because I'm about to say, that would be crazy if, like, Nami's just like, where you been? And just like, bop her, like, anyways, I see, my bad. But I bet what I said will make those ships back off. No, it will not. Because Usopp was like, as if the Navy won't fold that easily. Beep, beep. There are 3 things we must secure. York's safety, Punk's records, which we can access through her, and the power station that created the Mother Flame. The rest can be sacrificed if necessary. Okay, so at least we know exactly what the true objectives and stuff that they have right now. Even though I know York's safety is more so to protect the other things that they're trying to go after, right? And the spreads do not stop whatsoever. But sir, what about Rob Lucci's squad and the Cyberpol agents that are still... I was merely stating the worst case scenario. Don't lose sight of what's important. And I believe that's Doberman that's right there. Or, you know what, man? Some of these Marines are going to need a name tag, unfortunately, right? Because, look, all these other characters with certain designs and stuff and everything, you got scars on your face, man. I've seen the same thing up in Jane and Finch. Anyways, remember, human life holds no more value than that of an insect. No matter how far their numbers dwindle, it's always possible for them to multiply again. Now, as cold as it sounds for them to say that about like their own guys and like, just in general, whatever, the method of thinking is definitely up there why I understand with Saturn. Because as someone who dislikes, hates with every fiber in their being, if I have to get rid of one thing in this world, maybe the insects, because there's certain ones that just don't need to be around. And we're talking about the Aragogs of the world. So, okay, yes, sir. Didn't you hear what they said? The 5 elders have my back, and York is just like, after just being just defeated, it's just like, oh man. If you lay a finger on me, they'll wipe this island off the map, just like O'Hara. I mean, regardless of its. And Nami, there you go. That's what I've been waiting for. If I didn't get it with Robin, like, just know where the hell she was, we still got her bang on the bop. Ouch, you won't get away with this. I'm telling the elders, bring it on. And is that Zoro? That's right there in the back, just saying, like, yo, relax, chill. Back off, she's unarmed. And Robin's just trying to, like, just tuck in the smirk and stuff like she's, like, Thierry Henry. How are your injuries, Robin? I mean, well, okay, now I'm starting to notice a little bit more, because we're protecting certain areas and stuff that's need to be valued, right? Ugh, better. Thanks to you, Chopper. See, listen, man. Cole, you're my guy, right? You're my guy. We dapped it up once upon a time. But to shoot up a poor toy reindeer is crazy when the fact that he went and protected old girl that we both know that we respect in this world. All right, man. So like, come on, man. Just listen. If you haven't seen that video, it's absolutely wild. Cole's my guy, but he crazy. But yeah, he. Praise like that doesn't make me happy or anything, you jerk. Where's the little shuffles and stuff, anyways. How pathetic. I know there were two of them, but I should have been able to handle those no good Seraphim. I get it. Just sleep already. Shaka, up, you're the girls, Edison, wah. Edison's still kicking, Lilith. I need to take in the scenery first once we get done with the text here, but can you keep it down for a sec, Lilith? I'm trying to contact the basement. So you see from everyone's reactions right now, right? So Nami is still whacking away towards York, and Zoro's just trying to hit like the mean, like move into the channels and try and like stop what's going on. And Vegapunk, I don't know, man. Vegapunk's just a tongue out and everything, like he's a licking tongue. He literally is a licking tongue with intelligence beyond this realm. And he's just looking around, you know, he's hanging around and stuff or whatever. And then I just see right here in the middle portions, which is just giving me all the joy in the world that I need, right? Is one side you got Luffy just chowing down, eating away. And you think he's the only one doing it up. No, man. You got Jewelry Bonnie right there, having herself a meal, proper time. After the trauma, whatever she's going through with Kuma, that we still need to go and delve into a little bit more. And see, you know, just what the Kuma backstory is and stuff and how it shaped Bonnie. And hopefully we'll do some stuff there. I'm glad she's getting a meal. Proper meal there. And I go Sanji right there with the drinks and stuff. Love to see it. All right. 4 of the Vegapunks have been wounded. 2 are dead. The Straw Hat crew is currently... What are you muttering, Lucci? Oh, man. What are we... Wait, hold on. Kaku, what did you notice? I just noticed right now Kaku's there on the ground. So I guess, like, because of his injuries, he was just chilling. So that's why I didn't see him there. But fair enough. But I'm just talking to myself. Probably passing on information back to the girls say, which is probably the thing he's probably doing. Because the way that Saturn said, like, you know, we still have all these people here and stuff, and he's like, yo, don't worry, I got it. That's probably what it might be his case is. Or, I don't know, maybe something to do with Hattori and stuff right there on the side. You know, because, who knows, man. If he's part cyborg or something, just has information, like, laid out somewhere, that'll be something, right? Okay. You saw afterwards on the Dendemushi after, hey, guys, you're all behaving yourselves down there, right? Labo phase base. Oh, so okay, so they provided food afterwards to the CP agents that were all trapped at the bottom and stuff. Okay, fair enough. See, they're good people. Look, at the end of the day, they may be pirates, viewed in the world as bad, but we've experienced 1,090 some chapters of the Straw Hats doing their thing. They are far from evil. They're the complete opposite of it. But we know when it comes to Luffy, if my meat is on the line, I will be the villain of the story. If I have to, I have to. But fair enough. They got the food there. It's one of the Straw Hat Pirates. Thanks for the food. You're our saviors. Hey, keep it down. They're still the enemy. We would have died without them, though. Hey, can you get us out of here? Sorry, no can do. At least take us to a different room. It's hard to relax with those monsters in here. Oh, so they... Oh, man. I mean, fair enough, though. They were wild a little bit and stuff under York's control, so... I gotta lock them in there, but still. Aren't the Seraphim on your side? Yeah, but there's still a chance they'll go rogue. They'll be fine, right, Vegapunk? Naturally, we have the Seraphim in Bubble Balls, after all. And you see right there, S-Shark, S-Hawk, S-Snake, and then S-Bear. They're made of the same material as the Mark III's bubble shields, and it's been infused with the energy of the sea. There's no better way to hold out users. Really? They look like normal soap bubbles. Something like this can actually trap us. Okay, so the Hawk one is actually forming words and stuff, which I think is the first time I want to say they have. And you see a little ball there. There's no need to ask them for reassurance. We haven't received any orders to eliminate you. You are of no interest or use to us. Okay, feisty mouth on this one. I see. What a relief. I guess we can rest easy. And the damn smirk, bro. Like this kid's something. You might have a mean streak, but we really owe you, S-Snake. And then it just... Oh, man, bro. Like, you can't be pushing the buttons on the young one, bro. Thanks for undoing your petrification on us. It's so peculiar. She wasn't programmed to act like that. Really? Oh, then... Of course! Of course! Listen, she may be something that was created through science itself. But damn it, somewhere in some way in this world, Boa Hancock's genes, whether it was the good ones, the bad ones, or the crazy ones, found their way inside that damn girl. And it's like mother, like daughter. Even if they're not actually... This is literally what you would see like for her own kid. Like running down the same genes and all that, man. That's what's crazy about this whole DNA stuff. But, oi, Hancock, I need you to help them out. They're my friends. You're the only one who can do it. I'm counting on you. And look at her just getting all flustered. The actual Ball right now, like, you just hear her name being said and stuff, right? Like, even though, right? But she's probably like punching the air, knowing that there's some bad omen that's out there. But it's like, yeah. Oh, okay, I get it already. Please just stop looking at me like that. Yo, if the real woman's here, man, that's a conversation that would be just hilarious. That she's losing out to the younger carbon copy. Wahahaha. She's just like the real Hancock, the world's worst personality. But she's got a weak spot for Luffy. I tell you, it runs in the genes. It's funny to see her Seraphim have the same disposition. How fascinating. The traits passed on by the lineage factor during the cloning process go far deeper than I expected. So, look at that. The brain right there on Vegapunk is just like, we're learning more and more as the days pass. So, which will be interesting to see, like, if they were going to make the actual clones now, like, genuine artifacts, which was, like, if you think about it, though, we're on the cusp of possibly seeing, like, perfected AI through One Piece, which, in IRL right now, very scary stuff, but if anyone can maybe make it work, maybe it's Vegapunk. That was really cool of you, Hancock. And she's just finished, bro. She's just done. She's done. God, no way. Did you just say you love you? Bro, no. Stop it. Stop it, you rat. Stella, we got the comm system working again, but the Frontier Dome isn't responding to our signal. Can we leave without disabling the barrier? You're wasting your time. I put a passcode on it. And don't bother syncing to the Punk Records because I never uploaded it. You dirty trick. And I don't know if Lilith already swung at her or she's going towards her like in the motion, but that passcode and the military might of the world are my protection. All this laughing's making me hungry. You really pissed me off. Stella, we're completely surrounded. I'd wager there's 100 ships of all sizes and approximately 30,000 Marines. A number we were aware of, but nice to see Stussy there. They're pulling all the stops, huh? Lady Stussy, would you care for some coffee? No, where's the sheep? Where's the sheep? I believe your name is Nami, the cruise navigator, correct? Okay, so let's hear this conversation right now, Vegapunk. What interests you right now with our navigator? Yep, you betcha. The log hasn't finished recalibrating, or finished recalibrating, I should say, but fished. Interesting. The log hasn't finished recalibrating, but we could use this one. We locked onto it while we were in Wano. It's pointing northeast. That'll be Elbaf. So, there we go. We got the little compass in play, log poles game right now. You know, we're on the way. Man. An arc. Listen, another one that hopefully won't leave me with certain feelings in the manga. Anime's changing things right now. But I'm hoping this one right here. Some good times to come. Man. Elbaf. We finally get to go there. I mean, listen, the Usopp right there is probably all of us. But, yo, we're finally going. As beast as Egghead's been, I can't wait for Elbaf, dude. Like, that's going to be, whew, some good times. The giant island of our dreams. I mean, to be fair, it's your dream, really, Usopp. Because that arc, I need him to beast out. I need him to go in and reach his potential ability. And you see Robin there with the dot, because we know Saul is going to be waiting. I need this arc, bro. I truly need it. Like, do you not understand? When we get that Dice CCCC, like, when that happens, this is going to be peak. That's going to be one of the peak moments of the series, dude. I can't wait. Bro, I can't with these guys. Giants, Elbaf. What is this chant, bro? Where everything's tall, it's the home of the Giants after all. Now, I need a football chant. Giants, Giants, El Baf. Where's everything's tall, it's the home of the Giants after all. El Baf. I'm telling you right now, man, we're gonna need a proper chant somehow, some way when we go there. Will you quit glowering at me already? Those are idiots, bro. Thanks to the stars, your ship is already up here on the level stratum. The coast is swarming with naval ships, so it won't be possible for us to leave via the regular ports. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go through some hula hoops and all that. If we want to head northeast, it'd be best to leave from the back of the islands. So luckily, Vega Force 01 is on standby right next to your ship. So we're seeing like the little diagrams and the way they're gonna go about this. Which, yeah, it's definitely gonna be way better going that way than it would be the other ways. Ideally, we'd be able to use it to fly over the blockade. Unfortunately, it'll be impossible to make it all the way to since Vega Force 101 depends on the climate maintained by the island's air con system, meaning we'll plummet the second we clear Egghead's airspace. Okay, so Gundam Chan's gonna only be able to go as far as it can before you're gonna have to do things basically on your own fly and stuff. So that'll be good enough. We can rely on the Science Coup de Burst after that. Okay, so we got that set up. We can use it to keep flying for a kilometer. That should be enough to get away. You mean to say your ship can fly that far? Unbelievable. Let's go with that plan then. Yeah. Vegamon's like, I've been cooking a little bit. I saw something there for you. Because you know what? I like your plan way more, man. Go ahead. Let's go and do it. It's powered by Cola. Cola! This man, I'm telling you, bro, this guy's not going to be done writing about anything when it comes to knowledge. The more he talks with Frankie. Okie dokie. First things first, though, we need to get cracking on lowering the frontier dome. My lips are sealed. I already know someone's waiting to hit a Busaiku knee strike on you. I already know somebody's waiting. That's probably Lilith. I said get cracking. Oh, Jesus Christ. You should know better than to underestimate us. We're Vegapunk. Okay, so Edison, the actual Vegapunk, the main guy, and then, of course, after with... oh my god, I think it's the Wisdom, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, they're all together basically just getting to the ideas of what exactly the passcode is. Lilith, go to the Vega Force 01, and we have to hurry. They could have the barrier down any minute. We need to carry the ship to the back side of the island so that it's ready. Yep, we gotta drop the barrier to get away, but doing that will make us vulnerable. That's right. To be honest, I'm a tad excited. This will be my first time leaving the island. And this feels like a small rattle for me because I just went through this one arc ago with Yamato. So I don't know, Oda, if you're trying to tell me right now that you want to hurt me again after what you did with your little war crime and stuff, you let a newspaper go out early before the chapter and everything. So you know what, man, maybe let me pull back and decide on something else. All right? If you want to just throw salt in the wounds, good job. You just did that. You rat. We're not exactly going on a picnic. I'll say we don't have enough food for that. Yeah, what we had earlier wasn't enough either. We should stock up on pizza. Hey man, listen, we got all the delicioso and whatever you want, honestly, at this point. Just grab some cheese. Sanji will handle the rest. Fair enough. Man, the guy's great. A chef who can fight. Hey, what's with the sudden change of attitude from yesterday? I wonder what it is. Or maybe the food's just good. I don't know. Listen, man. If she's hungry, she's hungry. You gotta feed her, man. Don't worry. I'm not gunning for Vegapunk anymore. I feel better now. Well, that's good. You were crying nonstop last night. I was not. Now, I really hope they didn't off-screen her coming to terms with everything that happened with Kuma, because I do want to see that in real time so that it has an actual real effect on what happened with her. Oh, they probably could do that, but who knows, man. Anyways, we've had a transmission from Rob Lucci. Okay, so now we're probably going to see the part where Kizaru is going to get involved and do his thing. So it summarizes current status inside the dome. Relay the information to the rest of the fleet. Did you hear the update, Borsellino? Sure did. Straw Hat talked a big game earlier. It sounds like they're trapped. The Frontier Dome is a laser-based defense system, correct? You're made of light. Think you can get through? To be honest, I'm sure I can. I just have to deal with my pal down there first, since he's standing by Vegapunk. Fly over him. After he's resolved to put his life on the line, that would be spitting in his face. At least let me do this my way. Also, if I skip over him and attack right away, Sentomaru will use the weaponized sea beast and a squadron of 50 pacifista to sink all our ships. Our casualties would be extremely high. Out of respect right there for Sentomaru, he just wants to make sure that no mistakes, no regrets are going to be had. So, I like this right now from him. We can prepare, but I do not wish to draw this out too long. Do you have the location of the power station? Rob Lucci is an outstanding agent. He sent us all the information we could want. Now, he had to have, like, tracking device or something to be able to connect with them, right? Like, that's probably what it is. But, damn, if that's a stack right there of the info, that's pretty impressive to get all that as fast as they could. Battle stations. So everybody all getting prepared. Tell everyone who can use the 6 powers to fly ashore the second the battle starts. Yes, sir. We're going to free all the captured Cyberpol agents. Roger that. Remember, the pacifists are invulnerable to cannon fire, so target the weaponized sea beast instead. Aye, aye. This is a blast. I love these Sky Island mystery clouds. I hope we can see more of those too in Elbaf. If the whole Jack of the Beanstalk thing and the kingdom being up in the sky, it would be great. I totally feel the same, but we gotta stay focused. The Sunny's right there. And here he goes. I see that light. I see the hands in motion doing the thing. It's time, man. Yata no Kagami. And a flash comes out. Sacred Mirror, that's one of the 3 Imperial Regalia of Japan, which I think was already known for a while, but I'm glad they put that there to remind me. But Flash hits out. And they're like, what? And just look at that. I mean, in the anime, it's going to be one of those things where it's going to be real time, boom, 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 but like at least here in the manga, it's still really good there. So you're finally coming. Bring it on. Alright, man. Like, I know your chances are probably super, super low. Probably you owe a percentage. You're in the minuses, you probably owe a percentage, but still, though. I respect this from Sentomaru. All Pacifista units, come in. Beep. Eliminate all targets. Here I come, Sentomaru-kun. You should know. My guard's the toughest in the world. And they hit the block right there. No chance. So the guard itself, it still has its value right there. But, man, Kizaru goes there, but Sentomaru said, man. That's why they made me a supporter long ago in Burning Blood. Alright, that's exactly what they did. But, let's stop right there. What's causing that light down there? Someone really strong is coming. Now, I don't see any more. Let me refresh, just on the safe side, because I know last time we were confiscated of certain stuff. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like that. That's the end of the chapter right there. It doesn't show anything else. Let me just make sure on this side. One sec, because if it is, because normally you would have the ending thing, right? I'm pretty sure you would have the ending part right there where it says like chapter end. Yeah, it does not look like it. Okay, so that's pretty much at the end part. That's very interesting. Not even on 2 refreshes. It's still okay. So if there's anything else, listen, look. Sometimes it happens like right here, but if there is more to this somehow, some way, if I refresh again and it's not there initially when I'm reading it, then it is what it is. We'll talk about it in the comments, but. Very interesting right there. I mean, Kizaru, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Do we need to name the chapter that after him? I don't know. It's very difficult to say. It could have maybe something on the log post there to, basically prepare for, the eventual heading off to Elbaf or something, or, northeast, whatever it could have been, but I don't know. it's one of those where I'm like, I see why, but you could also name this chapter Sentomaru. You know what I'm saying? You could also name this Sentomaru off the strength that they were going to try and make that stop. And if they were going to make that stop, fair enough. But I don't know. I think personal preference when it comes to titles, chapters, and stuff, so you don't get like any crazy ideas. Because I literally thought, based on the title right there, Kizaru was doing some really insane stuff. But I think more so, if I stop in my tracks a little bit and think, you know what, maybe it's more so to show that even though the man has his ways with his own justice and stuff, right? He still has a human heart. That he's still able to think about those that he had a time with and stuff, you know, that relationship, you know, with Vegapunk, with Sentomaru, that he's not willing to go and disrespect them. Even though they have to do battle, he's not going to go out there and disrespect them in any form of way, despite what Saturn was asking, like, yo, I want you to get this done, doesn't matter how it's done, do it my way, but I want to do this the more respectful way, is how Kizaru wants to go through. So if that's exactly what the key factor of this chapter is supposed to be on, then fair enough. I think it's pretty admirable, I would say, for Kizaru to be thinking in that kind of method, right? Even though he is the opposer, he is the antagonist of this arc, and he's on the side, though, from the Marines, so he has to be going against Luffy and all of them. With Sentomaru kind of, I wouldn't say, I would have to say somewhat defecting, because he's working more with Vegapunk, and Vegapunk's not really anymore on the side for the world government. For the two opposing sides, they had some past and stuff together and everything, but still, if we're going to fight, it's going to be on proper terms. It's not going to be on a sneak business, whatever it may be. So I do definitely respect that out of Kizaru, and I don't expect Sentomaru to be able to hold off for too long, despite how much the guard's been built up and everything, and now we're getting to see it, because, you know, it's a battle between speed versus power, or speed versus guard, essentially. I think Kizaru should be fine whatsoever. Like, I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. What I wonder, though, is, will Kizaru be there in enough time to go to where Luffy and them are afterwards, to prevent them from escaping? And then would it lead to the fight of Luffy and an Admiral, and see, you know, where he's actually at, since we've seen him against Kaido with Big Mom, whereas like someone like Kizaru who's kind of stack up with the rest of them. But yeah, this, I would say, a fine chapter, but again, I think this is going to more so set up something crazy for next chapter, especially if we are going to get the cover of the magazine, if we're going to get like the leak color, all that kind of stuff is what's being rumored and stuff. Then that next chapter is going to be something crazy, and this is the perfect setup to lead into that after. So I'll say this is definitely a good chapter. Got my laughs, got my bits in there. Very happy to know that eventually we got the log post set up for Elbaf, and good, because I actually do have a script in the workings and stuff regarding Elbaf and what to be excited for. So hopefully when I have time for that, I can talk about it. But yeah, very good chapter this week. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Let me know how we're feeling about this week's chapter of One Piece. You know, if there's any clarifications, input, anything about the chapter you want to talk about, you feel is important, let me know down in the comments below. And let me know exactly, how do you see this whole situation panning out between Sentomaru and Kizaru? Do you think it's going to be quick work on Kizaru's part, taking down Sentomaru? Is there going to be maybe more of a flashback that continues on the relationship between, you know, Sentomaru, Kizaru, and then, of course, with Vegapunk? Or did they go straight into the stuff with Luffy after, and then we just get that fight after? But let me know what you think down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel because you're new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of One Piece week in, week out, with the manga, of course, every single week, and on occasion with the animes, especially right now during this time on Saturday nights. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell Shandor to stay up to date with everything goes on the channel. With that being said, I will catch you guys in the next chapter, which should be 2 weeks from now. So technically, by the time we actually get it, we'll be closing in soon in September. But Egghead is nearing its conclusion. I don't know how many weeks or months left we have, but the countdown's begun. And depending on how this arc will end, from the experience that I've had from its start to now, possibly be one of my favorites. And hopefully it ends on a great note, because it definitely deserves it, man. So, Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy.